Good morning. This is your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing, starting off with some cloudy conditions around the region this morning. Overall, expecting a fairly dry weather day through working hours today. Can't rule out a light sprinkle as we move through the afternoon time frame, but we'll see mild conditions once again. And we'll see a front pushing through the area as we move through today into the evening time frame. We'll have a slightly better chance of a rain shower as we move through the overnight hours. Otherwise, behind that front, once again back to dry weather and slightly more seasonable, but still above average temperatures. If we take a look at our current surface analysis, we're seeing nothing here locally, but looking at that boundary off to the west, that's the boundary that we'll be pushing through later on today into the evening time frame, bringing that chance of a few showers. Otherwise, behind it, we see high pressure, and that will be building into the area behind that front. Looking at current conditions, we'll see broken deck at 10,000, broken deck at 14,000, and overcast at 25,000. Winds out of the west at 4 knots. Temperature 70 degrees. Relative humidity is at 87%. Take a look at our current visible satellite as well as the composite radar on here. We can see we're locked in the clouds at the current time with overcast conditions. Most of the shower activity well to the south of the local area and tracking east-northeastward, so not expecting any of that to make it up here as we move through working hours today. Again, maybe a slight sprinkle this afternoon. We'll see some breaks in the clouds as we get into the afternoon as well, and then clouds building back in with the front as it pushes through later on this evening. We look at the European model, see how things play out. For today, again, dry conditions expected through our working hours today. Very slight chance of a light sprinkle or so during the later part of the afternoon. Going into the evening, we continue mainly dry until we get past the 22 local time frame, where we see here chance of a few showers pushing through the area. Looks like most of it could miss to our south, but nonetheless we'll have that chance of showers swinging through the early morning hours of Friday, and we should see that wrapping up as we get into the start of working hours on Friday, with the boundary pushing off to our southeast. And then behind it, we will see some slightly breezy conditions for Friday. As you can see, a bit of a tighter pressure gradient here as that high pressure slowly starts to build into the area, but overall dry conditions and fairly mild. And then we'll see a cooler, more seasonable evening, Friday evening into Saturday morning. And as we move into late Saturday morning and the start of the day on Saturday, we see once again a tighter pressure gradient. That's going to bring some slightly breezy conditions through the early morning hours Saturday into the start of the day, and then we should see that relax as we get going through the day on Saturday. High pressure settling over the area, but dry conditions prevailing through that time period as well. So looking at the 24-hour weather risk chart for today, we'll see green conditions through working hours today. High temperature expected up around 78 degrees. We'll see winds fairly light out of the northwest to west-northwest, 5 to 10, 6 to 11 knots. Overall dry conditions expected. Very slight chance of that sprinkle possible later afternoon this afternoon. And we'll see some breaks in the cloud cover as we get into the afternoon. Mainly a ceiling remaining around 10,000 feet through much, if not all, of the day today. And then we'll see those ceilings dropping as we go into the evening time frame to around 4,000 to 5,000 feet as that front approaches and passes through the area. We'll see winds becoming more northerly behind the front, still staying fairly light as that front passes with the clouds around, and seeing a yellow risk for precip as we pass that 22 local time frame. Again, chance of seeing some mainly light rain showers passing through the area, and that continues till about 5 a.m. Friday morning. And then as we start the day tomorrow, we'll see temperatures right around 58 to 60 degrees, so still well above average for this time of year, and starting to see some breaks in the clouds behind that front. Tides are running normal, and for the next couple of days, mostly cloudy to start the day on Friday, and then we'll see a gradual decrease in clouds, becoming partly cloudy to mostly sunny. We'll see slightly breezy conditions, not expecting a wind advisory at this time, and mild conditions with a high of 70. Looking at green conditions for our Friday, that prevails through the next couple of days as we see mostly clear evening Friday night with a slightly breezy wind picking up later in the evening. Low of 46 degrees, back to more seasonable. And then Saturday we'll see more seasonable temperatures once again. Mostly sunny to partly cloudy, slightly breezy to start the day, and then that breeze relaxing a bit through the day with no weather risk tracking at this time. That's going to wrap up the 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We'll be back again at 10 a.m. to take a look at the extended forecast. Enjoy your morning.